During a podcast, Sydney Sweeney was asked about her fake pregnancy belly in a movie. She joked that she kept snacks inside it and ate whenever she felt hungry, making everyone in the studio burst into laughter.
And I had to capture how amazing she looked.
Yeah. In the film, your character is pregnant, which meant that you have to wear a fake belly for a lot of it. Yes. Was that hard to act with that?
No, I actually really enjoyed it.
You did?
I did, because I found out it's a great place to put snacks.
You were hiding things in your...
Put snacks in my belly.
What? What snacks would you put in your belly?
I had Sour Patch Kids.
I love that.
Yeah, just a little snack.
Yeah, every now and then you just reach in.
They're like, what are you doing?
I just have snacks in my belly. Yeah, you got to keep it light. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Sydney Sweeney in Immaculate. Take a look at this.
I'm sorry for these.
In a podcast, Sydney Sweeney talked about an emotional scene from her movie. A clip played where she cries, begging her mother for money. Her mother says she has none and shuts the door, while Sydney keeps knocking in tears.
I usually say that Claire, my character, shows up at her mom's doorstep, played by Julianne Moore, covered in blood.
That's correct.
And what follows is an endless amount of twists and turns that kind of show how much and how far a mother would go.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, what would a mom do for her daughter? It's great. I want to show a clip. Here's Sydney Sweeney and Julianne Moore in Echo Valley. Take a look at this.
Mom, I need some money.
Here, just leave.
Mom, I am leaving. I just need some money for food and supplies.
Food and supplies? You think I'm that stupid?
Ryan is in trouble because of me, Mom. It's serious this time.
Money. I made a pledge to your father
God,
that I wouldn't
the
need.
pledge. Look, you and Dad and your pledge. I pledge allegiance to neglect my daughter, not give a flying about her.
Really?
Mom, I need some money.
I don't have any money. It's all gone towards getting you better, and clearly it hasn't worked.
Mom, where are you going? Mom, I'm in trouble. I need money, Mom. Mom, I need help. Mom, give me some money.
Sydney Sweeney, everybody! Echo Valley! Echo Valley is streaming on Apple TV Plus June 13th. We'll be right back with Andrew Reynolds and Nick Kroll. Stick around, everybody.
In a podcast, in this fun session, Sydney Sweeney holds a clipboard filled with questions. As she reads them one by one, she shares her favorite things and talks about what she really likes.
Sydney Sweeney have tattoos. No, I do not. I have the biggest phobia of needles. Like, the biggest. I have to be held down to get my blood drawn or get a shot. I don't know what happened when I was young, but I've tried everything. I've tried therapy, hypnotism, laughing gas. Nothing works. And it's something that I'm trying to get better on. But yeah, I don't have tattoos. Sydney Sweeney's favorite food. Chocolate chip cookies, truffle pasta, pepperoni pizza or Hawaiian pizza, but I know that's a little controversial. Cheeseburgers, corn dogs, mac and cheese. They're great food.
In a fun game session, Sydney Sweeney plays with 3 other girls. One girl asks Sydney questions, while another checks if her answers are right or wrong, making the game entertaining.
I feel like yes.
Oh no, you're not so truthful.
I'm sorry.
I have to go.
I'm sorry. I'm addicted to candy.
That is the truth.
There's been a question on everyone's minds recently, and I just have to ask, are your boobs real? You ever had any work done on them?
No, I've never gotten any work done anywhere.
That was truthful.
Can I touch them? Sydney,
Yeah.
did you lie at any point during this interview and we didn't catch you?
That is truthful.
So we win. We won.
We won. What was your first ever job?
I was a waitress at a retirement community, and I just ate everything. Your first email address?
It's my same email address that I have still.
We don't need to know.
Give it to you.
I don't need to know.
Who is your female celebrity crush?
Female celebrity crush would have to be Florence Pugh.
Ooh.
If you could watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mamma mia. Which group chat are you a part of?
It's not niche, it's like my tennis crew. Most irrational fear?
I mean, my biggest fear is I'll be alone forever. Okay. If you could only wear one item from your closet, what would it be?
Denim, my jeans. What is your dream car?
A Mercedes 300.
In a podcast, Sydney Sweeney has shown some pictures and asked interesting questions. She says she would love a room to have every wall covered with magazines from top to bottom.
I do!
And that was like on a bucket list to be on this particular magazine,
That
right?
was my dream. I used to collect Cosmos. I used to put them all over my walls. And it's really funny, too, because my parents and my family, they're really proud. And they've been sending me pictures every time they go to a store or the airport and they see my magazine. They cover the entire magazine racks with my cover. So you walk by and it's just Sydney Cosmo. Like, all the other magazines are completely covered. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
So Euphoria, we saw the clip, and I think a lot of people have seen and know what the show is. But if they haven't, tell everybody what Euphoria is and who you play.
Is a basket case. She doesn't have it together. Thank you. Doesn't go well.
Yeah, that's not a good idea usually.
In a fun podcast, Sydney Sweeney keeps everyone laughing. When asked if she ever changed anything at home, she reveals she redesigned the entire interior. And deep down, her mother was secretly very happy about it.
Now, Sydney, I want to talk to you about this. I was shocked when I heard this. You are currently remodeling a vintage truck, right?
Yeah.
But you're doing it all yourself. You're doing... Why are you doing this?
Well, it was a dream of mine, and I finally was able to achieve it. So I've been working on a 1969 Bronco.
Right.
And I completely changed the transmission, changed the front and rear axle, made it from drum brakes to disc brakes, changed it to power steering, and right now I took it to today, actually.
I've never felt like less of a man.
I'm saying, not only am I 40, but I've also apparently never done anything.
No, never done. But how do you know how to do these things?
From Mom. When I was young, my mom only let me drive a manual.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to drive an automatic.
Okay.
And then when I got my permit at 15, we were driving one day down the road, and she told me to pull over. I was like, why do you want me to pull over? And she goes, you gotta change the tire. I'm like, why do I gotta change the tire? And she kicked me out of the car and wouldn't let me get back in it until I changed the tire. And I'm like screaming and crying, saying, you're the worst mom. And I had to change the tire. And then I fell in love with cars. It was like a hate relationship that you slowly appreciate.
In this interview, Sydney Sweeney holds a card filled with questions and answers them one by one. As she speaks, clips play on screen, showing moments like her enjoying time in a swimming pool.
Probably one of the most memorable moments. It's so fun playing characters that are drastically different from yourself and being able to kind of go to places that not only challenge you, but excite you as an actor as well. I have a lot of empathy for Cassie because I have to as like a performer of her, but she definitely has very morally questionable choices. Power bottom, does that make you feel better? This is Olivia from White Lotus. Maybe Grandpa was a power bottom. Does that make you feel better? Okay, I'm gonna tell a little scene. The next seasons of White Lotus. I have a thing where I don't watch stuff that often. Like, I was a huge fan of Handmaid's Tale, like, biggest fan. My mom and I binged it. And then the moment I was on it, I haven't seen it since. I do remember this line because it was just one of the funniest lines I'd ever read in a script before. Being on set of White Lotus it was such a treat. Like, we were filming in a beautiful, beautiful area. We were in Hawaii, on Maui, at the Four Seasons, had the whole place to ourselves. I felt like I was in a tropical version of a very fancy, luxurious camp. Made, like, lifelong friends.
Sitting in front of the camera, Sydney Sweeney and a boy compliment each other. They talk about each other's qualities, with Sydney sharing how kind and caring he really is.
Like your Anyone But You character. Sydney's very sweet and knows exactly what she wants.
And Glenn is not like his character. He's also very, very kind. Not a player at all. He was constantly doing push-ups.
Yeah, I feel like with every push-up, I became more of a douchebag, which really helped to get into character. Yeah, there's something about resistance bands and weights on set that I do not think are good for your personality. So those are left in Australia. I left those there. I'm back. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
And every time I slapped Glenn, it just really felt like me.
Yeah, it's really true. I did get...
In a podcast, Sydney Sweeney looks at one of her photos with GQ and starts laughing. Seeing the picture, she jokes about GQ's Man of the Year, making the moment funny and playful.
The day before the Emmys, because you and I, happy to say, we're both GQ Men of the Year.
I know.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks, you too. I'm not really sure.
I'm Man of the Year. Yes. I think it's maybe mankind in the broadest possible sense. Yeah. How have you enjoyed it so far?
Great. I've been taking that new title with pride.
Good. As well you should. And you should also take your cover. Here's mine, as long as we're doing it right there. Slightly different.
I don't see the difference.
No, it makes perfect sense that these two people be poolside together. I totally understand. How do you think I pulled it off? You think I'm
I think you killed it.
fashionable?
I can't even tell the difference.
Sydney Sweeney and a friend appear on a major TV channel for an interview. During the fun chat, her friend excitedly says, "Hi, Mom. Hi, baby. Hi, friends," as they receive congratulations for their movie.
And Sydney, good morning.
Good morning.
See, that's like where things start, and it really unravels from there.
Yeah,
wouldn't
no
you
one
say?
is as they seem.
Nothing.
Great.
Can I start before we get into the movie with a happy birthday to you,
Very
Miss
much.
Amanda
Yeah,
Seyfried,
thanks.
starting your
Yes,
birthday here on the
I
Today
am.
Show?
I'm starting here. Yeah, couldn't be better.
Your mom might be watching, perhaps.
She's definitely
If you
watching.
want to say hello, you can say hi to your mom. Yeah.
Hi, Mommy. And my kids, they have a 2-hour delay. Hi, babies.
They'll
Hi,
what?
Tommy.
There you
Hi,
go.
Finn. Can I keep going?
Yeah, the whole family.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll forget the movie and go through the entire family. Congratulations on this, Sydney. I was just telling you guys, people are just so amped for this, partly because the two of you are in it, but also because of the huge success of this book. You, I understand, read the book a couple of years ago and were like, we've got to do this.
I mean, who doesn't read this book and just freak out over it? It's delicious, it's juicy, there's so many layers to it. I was obsessed with it.
In a lively show, Sydney Sweeney interacts with the audience as they ask her questions. Everyone holds stickers with Sydney's face and numbers on them, and only the selected numbers get a chance to ask.
12 years old. What is your most embarrassing audition story?
Oh, this one I'm scarred. Like it's the exact moment I will always remember. I was first time testing for a recurring guest star role on an ABC Family show, right? And I've always only had auditions where it was just one person in a room, which is the casting director. And this is the first time I ever walked into a room and there was a table of all of these people. And I got so scared and nervous, I just forgot all my lines. And I couldn't do it. And they kept being like, you can look at your lines. And I was so scared and I was so nervous. I was 14. And I remember I just started crying and I asked if I could leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pick a number.
4.
4. Okay, right here. Hi. What's your name? Nicole. Say hi to Sydney.
Oh, hello. Another Nicole.
Yeah.
In an interview, Sydney Sweeney talks about her movie costume. She explains that the outfit was fully covered and very uncomfortable, even leaving marks on her body, before showing a scene from that film.
Shoving and trying to hide it in like under a bra strap or under your armpit or in between your legs, and it's a very uncomfortable, unnatural layer to add to you. For these costumes, she always had the mic like sewn into a seam and you would have no idea where it was. So there was no like miking process. And then there'd be a pouch for the mic pack so they could just change the battery easily, but the wire was always like sewn into a beautiful hidden place within the costume, so you never felt like you had to put this mic on. You were just putting your character's clothing on. Bride. We wanted to be as pure and covered up as possible. Actually wore binding underneath all of my costumes, and this was the hardest one to get the binding to work with because you're wearing white, so everything is going to be...
Sydney Sweeney stands with 3 girls, all holding stacks of cash. As they count the money, Sydney says it's 20...
Bad dog.
Woof, woof. Point of where I think that my body wants to stop. And I also, it's really fun being able to kick a guy's ass, so it's pretty fun.